and they offer advice that is very crucial. And that's why choosing the right agent is a huge part of the whole process. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pro Tips with Shaya. On this channel, we talk about becoming a professional athlete, how to become a professional athlete, tips on becoming a professional athlete, drills about being, pros, and basketball skills, and so much more. And today we'll be talking about how to get an agent and choosing the proper agent for you. Let's get into it. Why is an agent so important? So to be a professional athlete, it's very important because agents have these different connections that you personally usually don't have, or if you do have, either way they have a bigger pool and they have connections to other agents who have connections to other agents in different countries and so on. Also, it's very important to have an agent because they have your back when you're overseas. They have more experience and they have other clients who have been through situations or things that are pretty similar, or not necessarily, of course, because we all have our own individual situations, but it's similar in the whole context, and they know how to handle it in a very professional way with a little less emotions involved. Let's say a coach and I get in a little heated debate. My agent will be able to articulate how I'm feeling without the emotion, whereas if I'm speaking it, sometimes I'll be a little more emotional about it. So an agent is a person there who can help you and guide you in the right directions. It's always good to have an agent because they have your back if anything happens as far as legally or legal wise, like your pay gets late or you need assistance with their breaking contract, or God forbid that will never happen, but sometimes situations and circumstances do, and that's why having an agent is so crucial. And that's why choosing the right agent is a huge part of the whole process. So the first way to get an agent, as I mentioned in my last video, is through social media. Social media nowadays is a huge part of an athlete's identity, an athlete's perspective, an athlete's pool. Even sometimes, as we all know, sports can be a little political. Having a good social media and like a nice little page that shows you and reflects you, or even has a bigger audience, can kind of influence how a coach wants to interact or a program wants to interact with you, because they also want big influence on social media, because again, influence and viewers generates profit. So I will say on social media, literally search up basketball agencies, different agencies, or if you're a professional basketball player like myself, you can go on Eurobasket. And when you go onto Eurobasket, there's a big list. You can click on the website of agencies and agents, and through there you can choose to email them. You can look up their social media through their main title, and usually it'll be under that. Through there you can direct message the agents, say, hey, I'm so and so. Of course, you always want to promote yourself as an athlete. You want to speak about your talents, what you're good at, other things you can be good at personally, and of course athletically, and of course, as I said in the last one, film. You need to have the film and be able to show them the film, and in some cases too, just like an actual job, a CV, which is basically your whole rap sheet of what you've done, your accomplishments, the schools you went to, the different programs you've played for, and having different links to those things. I will be creating another video to express how to make proper film, how to make a proper CV. This is just to help you get to where you need to be. Other way you can get an agent, as I stated before, is through emailing them. Now, nowadays it's a little more tricky for them to email you back, but when I was getting into it, I would email and email and email and email, and no one hit me back, which was very annoying. But at the end of the day, I kept going, I kept believing, I kept pushing myself. I was keeping myself prepared for the opportunity when it came. And then sure enough, I finally found the right agent, and I messaged them on social media and they came to me. And nowadays, once my name's kind of out there a little more, now agents are coming to me asking me different questions. But under my contract, I don't speak to other agents because we're loyal here. So we talk to our one and only agent. When you're under contract, you can go through a professional athlete's page, whatever sport it may be, and you can, on the little Instagram, you can click that part where it has where they're tagged, and then where they're tagged can generally lead you, because the agents are always like promoting their players, like, oh look, I got my player signed here, or welcome to this agency. And you can click on the agencies, and once you go there, if you go down the follower list on the different agents, you can find that they follow other agents, because as I said, connections is key in this league, in this role, in this job, in this profession. Everywhere connections is so important. And why connections is important, you should kind of key in your reputation is important as well. Having an agent with a good reputation can take you further. And every different agent and every agency you go to, you'll see they have a different client base, different pool, different leagues. And of course, the higher league or the middle league or wherever you feel that you need to go is the agent you want to go to. You can look and see all these different areas and all these different places that the agents usually have their players go. And if you just scroll along their list, you can see the different places. And generally they're along the same lines. And the ones that aren't, and they're kind of everywhere, those are really good agents as well, because they have really good pool. And also based on the player that you see and based on the higher divisions and levels, that's where you get to know whether you want to work with them or not. Another way you can decide if you want to work with your agent or not is by contacting their current clients. That is one thing we all do. We say, hey, can you please let me know about your agent? What do you like about him? What don't you like about him? Like, I know you're under them, but can you please be as transparent as possible? Because I'm trying to make the right decision for myself. And from athlete to athlete, I know that you would want someone to give you the best advice. And if you come to an athlete with that type of intention, they can see, okay, like, I will give them like the best that I can. Because of course, like I said, reputation is important. You never really talk down about a team or program or your agent, especially to people that you necessarily don't know, because again, your reputation matters. And if there's anything that's just in the midst and you don't know this person, like if you were to contact me and like I don't necessarily know you, of course, like I'll give you the best advice I can, the most helpful advice. But also know that every situation is different, and the type of person you are, the type of player you are is different. So again, like your experience may not be my experience. My first job overseas, people are like telling me, oh, it's not the best place, it's not, and I was like, okay, but at the end of the day, I had to take it. I chose to take it because I'm like, this is my first opportunity, and my experience was so different than other people's. Management was iffy, but as a team in a whole, it pretty much made up for everything else, because I had the support system that I needed. I had an agent that supported me, and I had teammates that supported me. And sometimes you don't always find that. So that's why having an agent is kind of crucial, really crucial, not kind of, excuse my term. But overall, having an agent is so crucial. They help you with connections, they help you with understanding what is going on, they give you advice, they have more knowledge and experience that is going to help you along the way. Finding an agent, social media is a huge one. Instagram, of course, Eurobasket as well. I'll send a link below that will directly give you to these different agents. Like I said, you can find them on Instagram once you look them up on Eurobasket. And as far as other sports, I will link that below as well. But Eurobasket has basketball, it has soccer, it has football, it has soccer, it has rugby, it has all types of different sports that are FIBA agents, which are the ones that are certified to work at a higher level and can back you up when it comes to legal things as well. So I hope this helped you, and I hope you gained some knowledge from it. Again, if you have any questions, you can send me a message, you can make comments below, and best of luck to you. Keep your energy high, keep believing in yourself, and know that it's meant for you. Thank you. Bye.